Good day everyone and welcome. Thank you for being here today. I'm delighted to present a project titled Global Human Resource Strategies, a comparative analysis of international human resource management practices in hiatus hernia surgery. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore how international human resource management operates within the healthcare sector and across 4 countries: South Africa, India, the United States, and the United Kingdom, using a hiatus hernia surgery as a case study. Although a medical focus, this example helps us uncover important human relationship management challenges, including cross-border talent mobility, diversity management, and cultural adaptation and workforce retention. International Human Resource Management, or IHRM, plays a critical role in enabling healthcare systems to deliver services effectively across borders. As patients' needs grow and staff shortages increase globally, healthcare organizations need robust human resource strategies to recruit, train, and retain top surgical professionals. Factors like national labor laws, cultural expectations, and healthcare funding models significantly influences these practices. In this presentation, we'll explore how international human resource management responds to these challenges in 4 distinct regions, each with its own geopolitical, economic, and healthcare landscape. South Africa presents a unique case due to its post-apartheid transformation, the philosophy of Ubuntu, which values human dignity, compassion, and interconnectedness, influences organizational culture. Human resource departments are focused on fostering inclusion and redressing inequalities through employment equity. However, they face major challenges, including critical skill shortages in the medical sector, particularly in surgery. There is also a notable brain drain as skilled professionals migrate to wealthier countries, and HR teams must constantly work to retain and reskill local talent. To combat these challenges, best practices in South Africa include the implementation of BBBEE and affirmative action policies, local training programs to upskill healthcare workers, and cultural sensitivity workshops. These practices help build more inclusive teams and improve patient care. Efforts to retain staff often include mentorship, continuous professional development, and wellness programs to combat stress and burnout. India's healthcare system is characterized by a blend of public and private services. Organizational behavior is often shaped by hierarchy and respect for authority. Human resource departments must work within a collectivist culture where teamwork and loyalty are highly valued. Challenges include a significant rural-urban divide in service delivery, a growing demand for surgical care, and a persistent brain drain as skilled surgeons leave for higher-paying roles abroad. To address these challenges, human resource management in India focuses on workforce expansion through medical education and rural outreach. Training programs are being expanded in both technical and soft skills. Hospitals involved in medical tourism are also focusing on language skills and patient interaction to meet international standards. Flexible work schedules, employee wellness programs, and stronger support structures for professional growth are now more widely implemented. The United States promotes individualism, innovation, and meritocracy. In healthcare, human resources must manage a high-pressure environment where staff are expected to perform at the highest level. The major challenges are talent completion, immigration, constraints for foreign professionals, and increasing mental health and concerns among staff due to long hours and stress. Diversity equity, and inclusion are legal and ethical imperatives and must be embedded in every HR policy. Human Resources in the US employs advanced digital tools for recruiting, onboarding, and performance monitoring. Employee assistance programs, leadership development, flexible working arrangements, and wellness initiatives are becoming standard practice. To attract top surgical talent, healthcare institutions offer competitive compensation, research opportunities, and international conference access. These approaches also help retain skilled professionals in an intensely competitive market. The UK healthcare system is largely public through the National Health Services. Organisational behaviour is characterised by fairness, transparency, and teamwork. However, Human Resources faces multiple challenges, including staff shortages, morale issues, and the impact of Brexit, which reduce access to the EU healthcare professionals. Workload stress and an ageing workforce further compound the human resource management burden. To address these concerns, the UK focuses on structured international recruitment, staff integration programs, and strong professional development pathways. The NHS offers apprenticeships, mentorships, and well-being support. HR managers also implement retention schemes through flexible work hours and mental health resources. This table summarizes differences and similarities across the 4 countries. Each nation prioritized different human resource management strategies based on their cultural values, economic contexts, and healthcare system structure. For example, South Africa focused on equity, India on workforce capacity, the US on innovation, and the UK on fairness and inclusion. These practices reflect how human resource adapts to local needs while contributing to global healthcare outcomes. This radar chart illustrates how key areas like leadership style, power distances, training investment, and retention are emphasized differently across the countries. This visual reinforces the idea that a global human resource strategy must be flexible, context-specific, and culturally aware to be effective. To conclude, international human resource management in healthcare is not simply about hiring and payroll. It is about adapting to changing geopolitical environments, meeting patients' needs through people management, and fostering inclusive, supported workplaces. Future trends in international human resource management will include the integration of AI, a greater emphasis on well-being and resilience, and a commitment to global talent mobility and diversity. Human resource professionals must remain agile, culturally literate, and globally minded in order to respond to evolving demands. This final slide lists all sources used in the research and development of this presentation. These include the WHO, CIPD, Hofstede's Insights, and national policy resources. All materials were cited in Harvard style and reflect current perspectives in global human resource practices. Thank you very much.